Monday, Bank Holiday Monday in the UK. So it's a Bank Holiday Monday, time for a little celebration shave. I haven't been out to do much today. Cycled to my local supermarket, Tesco, did some shopping, come back here, got bored, thought, I know, let's do a special shave. So, as I promised last time, I'm going to use some shave oil. This is by the Big Natty Love. This is McNatty shave oil. I had to buy some because it's got the straight razor on the front. And we'll use afterwards some McNatty incredibly cheap shave cream. Anyway, I'm going to try this oil because I only tried oil once before as an experiment and that didn't work out too well. But here we are, little tiny amount. Comes with a nice little dropper. So let's put that on. Somebody in the comments on my video last time did mention that shave oil is a bit of a waste of time because you end up lathering and washing it all off. If you don't wash it all off, so a little bit more. If you don't, you just get a sticky face. I once tried an experiment. I tried olive oil and it's almost impossible to get the olive oil off afterwards. So anyway, this is got a small amount of olive oil in it, but it's got a really nice aroma. I'm not expert on aromas, as I've mentioned before, but this one, the Mr. McNatty shave oil, made from 99% natural ingredients, rather nice. It says they're working on getting rid of the 1% that isn't natural. It's got olive oil, grapeseed, it's got, you name it, it's got it. It's actually extremely pleasant. The odour I would well recommend. Anyway, that's given a few seconds to soak in. I've got to say, your blade should really slip over the surface of your skin. It does feel quite amazing. I'm even going to try a couple of strokes with the razor without anything in the way of lather, just to see how it works. Because they did mention on the packet that were you to just shave every day, you can actually just use the oil on its own without any lather. So, because my hand is a little bit oily now, I shall wipe it off. The other little experiment today will be to use, as a comparison, I'm going to use really exclusive razor. This is originally owned by Serge Bandafrito, and he has used this. He designed it. This is the Dragon Beast, made by Trevor Wolfson of Woolfblades. This is probably the most outrageous razor you can buy, and it's beautiful. The very first time I used it, when it came to me from Serge in California, I knew it was just gorgeous. It was just, it doesn't look it, but it's actually extremely comfortable to hold. You need a little bit more skill with stropping it because of the strange angles, but you get used to it very quickly. You can get used to anything. But anyway, I just want to try this. Yeah, it works. And this is a extremely beautiful razor. I've had some battles with the edge on this. It's not got the easiest edge. It's a very high quality steel. It's the RWL 34 stainless steel. I'd honestly say I wouldn't recommend this oil at the moment, but I've got one other test. Ta-da! Now that, as you can see, is a pretty big razor. How about that one? That's a little tiny Wolstenholme, George Wolstenholme of Sheffield. And that's a little tiny 3/8. So let's just see, as a mad comparison. Now it's stiff. No, we're going to go for suds. definitely go for suds. So, on my silly little test, I would say you don't really want to use shave oil. However, in saying that, let's plaster some of them now using, oh, that's very nice and cool. Gosh, this is nice. This is the Magnati Shave Cream, Moisturizing Shave Cream, Creme de Reza Hydratante. So this is a moisturizing and soothing, exfoliating and protective. I've got to say, it does feel pretty luxe. I'm not sure it's up to the quality that you guys would expect from your top end wonderful shaves, but yeah, I'll give anything a go. And it seems to be, even for my nose, it's a very, very nice odour. It's certainly, it actually smells very luxurious. So purely on a odour sense, I'd give it 10 out of 10. It's very gentle odour. And it's cheap as chips. Anyway, I'm going to try and lather it up a little bit. Just a little bit, just to see what happens, so to speak. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, no complaints about that. Just goes to show. So, this is now a bit of a double bind for me. So we've got a little tiny bit of residual shave oil, which I don't think works, but we'll see. The shave oil has now been on my stubble, 2-day stubble, for a little bit, and now we're putting some normal. I've got to say, as far as the lather goes, this is a very nice lather, and it's out of a tube, and it costs so little I'm embarrassed to even tell you. All I would say is, look it up on eBay if you wish. Give it a go. Change is as good as the rest. Anyway, let's try back with the Dragon. I stropped this morning, found it wasn't quite up to its usual hanging hair test quality. So what I did, I put it on the, oh that's better. I put it on the old chrome oxide. Oh yeah, that's smoother. And gave it, I don't know, 12 laps on chrome oxide. Yeah, now look at that. This is one of the nicest razors I've ever used. So Serge designed it and Trevor Wolfson made it. Yeah. A smiling blade is very nice actually. I could easily go the whole hog and say I prefer smiling blades. But of course, what degree of smile? That's a modest amount, I would think you'd say. Modest amount of smile. Trevor's very, very skilled, Mr. Wolfson, when it comes to designing. Some people have slight reservations when it comes to the angle of the grind. I can get used to anything. This one I've abused quite a lot. It came in very good state from Serge Bandafrito, but there's a few little faults on it. The incredibly good, incredibly artistic grinding on the spines. These on the top here, the lines weren't quite joined up, and I'm a perfectionist, so that had to be remedied. And then I found, because they're carbon fibre, hand painted carbon fibre scales by Trevor, I also found there was a slight tendency for the blade not to centralise, and I thought, I'm not having that. So one spanner from Trevor, one spanner that I made, and I got the razor apart because these are such high quality. These are specifically designed, individually designed screws, obviously stainless steel. The pentagon screwed in, so you do need to have a special tool, and only I and Trevor's got one. So this is so he doesn't want people altering the very fine balance of the razor and possibly even copying parts of his design. Certainly it's extremely sophisticated. You know, you don't get more sophisticated than these pivot screws. I know pivot screws aren't the be all and end all, but it shows the design flair, it shows the design ability of Mr. Wolstenholme. Yeah. I would say the edge is all right. I think we could do better. The classic is it's still nice though. Yeah, the classic was what Gary Hayward, one of my heroes. Gary took a lovely new Woolstenholme blade, and he wasn't quite happy with the angle, so he has decreased, I think I'm right in saying. So the apex is more pointy. These have got quite a broad apex, but this steel is incredible. This is, I say, a very high-tech steel. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's such a comfortable razor to hold. I know you won't believe me, but this is actually a glorious razor to hold. And I've tried everything, I really have. That's a little bit silly today. I'm going to try that little 3/8. Because I struck the 3/8 earlier, and it certainly didn't like it on the oil just now. Let's see how it goes. Just a little bit of lather. Whether the underlying oil is still there, rather doubt it, but you never know. So, I'm not going to make any huge conclusions, but I would say shave oil, perhaps a different variety might well work, but this is this tiny, tiny little 3/8. Oh, it is small. So this is against the grain. It is cutting, in all fairness. It's cutting, but it ain't comfy. I think these little 3/8 razors originally were designed as trimming razors, not really for your full stubble. But let's try the same, a touch more suds. Let's try the same with the Woolfblades Dragon. I've got to say, this is Gothic gone mad, and I love it. Yeah, it's better. Yeah. Is this a beginner's razor? No. But there again, why not? I got it, and I took one look at it and I thought, I'm scared. I also thought, I'm never going to strop this. I did. It was easy. Absolutely easy. So, I would say, do I like this design of razor? Yeah, I love it. And it's also famous because it was used in Shaving with Serge. If you haven't seen any of the Shaving with Serge YouTube videos, you're missing out. You really are. He stopped for a little while. I don't know why. This is great sadness to me, but he has stopped his antics. But he's done a head shave with something like this. Yeah. I think the expression balls of brass. But would I recommend a curious design like this? Yes, I would. Does it beat a classic razor? Yes, it does, to be honest. And I've had a lot. Philharmonicas, Palmeras, you name it, I've tried them. At the moment, the edge isn't quite as good as a top filly. This may be down to me, meaning I have modified this a bit. I just can't tell you how well this holds. This lather's a bit dry. I'll just wet it up and then I'll finish off. I'm sure you've all got better things to do than watch my nonsense. All I would say is the world is about experimentation, and I do love a bit of experimentation. For my last couple of shaves using 5/8 and 6/8 razors, particularly the Pumas, it's nice to have a really classic, good quality steel razor. And most people start off with 6/8 is the usual size for starting off with. And I'd say yes, strength to your elbow. Once you're happy with 6/8, as most people are, the 6/8 classic, then why not experiment? I'm certainly not regretting it. I would just love to take this into, say, a campsite where there's communal bathing facilities and washing. I'd like to whip this out where all the sinks are and say, here you go, chaps, this is what shaving's about. Oh no! Ooh. Can you imagine the screaming and the wailing? They'd all be standing there clutching themselves thinking, oh no, nasty man. But this is so gentle. Really is lovely. I could be standing here all day doing this because it's so nice. Any angle you like, this beautiful smiling blade will accommodate. So it doesn't matter what style. I'm still finding lots of stuff. Oh dear. Anyway, thanks for putting up with me, chaps. I hope this might be vaguely amusing. If you want to get yourself a beautiful razor, I would suggest Woolfblades. The steels are the best part. The designs are just out of this world. Oh, by the by, I gold plated this one. Had it gold plated. It's now Golden Dragon. It deserved it. For those who don't know Trevor Wolfson and Woolfblades, he's a great graphic designer as well. And I've got a couple of his razors where the scales have been painted by him. This being one of them. This has been through the expert hands of our Serge Banda Frito. And even I've had it for a while now. Is it good? Yes, it's absolutely marvellous. So, apart from the usual couple of minor inaccuracies in my shave, I'm done. Yeah, that's it, that's done. So in conclusion, shave oil, I'm going to probably use as a anti-mosquito device. It has a very unusual, quite nice aroma though. Each to their own. I'm not knocking it, but it's not doing anything for me. You could, I don't know, carry it with you and see if it works on attracting female gorillas. I don't know. This is good. The Magnati shave cream, as far as the shave goes, it worked a treat. The aftermath, whether it will actually be comfortable, you know, a few minutes after I finish shaving, I think it probably is about average. I wouldn't say it's good. But yeah, as you can see, it's done a pretty good job on me. I'm going to try, dropping some names here, just going to try famous Dapper Shaves test, which is, instead of using a balm or an aftershave, whack on a little bit of this lather and wash that off and see how it feels. At the moment, it's pretty good actually. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, forgot one last test. Ta-da! Let's try the alum block, the dreaded alum block. Yeah, I can feel a little tiny bit of stinging on the neck because I think that strange shave oil and this cheap, interesting Magnati shave cream might not be the highest grade for everyone, but it's worth giving it a go. It's like, you know, £3.50. Sorry, I'm laughing because I know how much you can pay for a posh soap to give you exactly the same results. Oh, I'm terrible. I spend my money on razors. Anyway, that's me done. That's pretty good actually. It feels all right now. The alum certainly wakes you up. Anyway, chaps and ladies, thank you so much for watching my nonsense. Here again are two extraordinary razors. Extraordinary silly small, extraordinary nice and large. And I'll see you as soon as I need my next shave. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.